go. Now it's working. I don't know what the heck. That was weird. Didn't work the first time. Okay, well, here we are. And hi. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. It's story time. The baby's just all rosy cheeked and sunburned. Hi. Here comes Kayla. So she's sunburned too, all covered with lotion.
Yeah, I did this.
Lotion all over your face. Yeah, you look silly. She says, I look like I had whipped cream and I just went crazy with it. We had a show this weekend and it was a very expensive one. And the dumb thing is when I submitted the show and said I wanted to do it, it said the price was $350, but some shows are like, when they find out your work for Cutco and you're not like just an artist, and they're like, oh, we're going to charge you more. So they tripled the price. And I didn't know they tripled the price. Cutco just booked it. And then they're like, okay, here's your show. Only it was triple. But I thought I was going to pay for it. And you still have to pay for it. So they don't care. You know, you said you wanted it. So we did the first day and I made like a sixth of what I needed to. And then we were going to go back the second day. And when we got there, they canceled it because it was going to rain, which it didn't. Oh, Kaden. You little helper. Anyway, I was so stressed out. And then we did a show last week. And all the people there at the show said, yeah, we never make money at this show. We just do it to support the promoters because we love them. And I was like, oh, that would have been nice to know because it cost $500 to do the show. And yeah, it was done. I mean, it cost me $600, so I lost $500 doing that show, and then I lost $500 doing this show. So instead of earning money in a desperate situation, I'm losing it left and right. So I'm stressed out of my gourd. Anyway, I was so stressed out, and our show was up in Altamont Springs, and so we're only 45 minutes away from our favorite beach in the whole world. And Charles was like, oh, well, maybe it's a good thing because I have this job I've got to get done, so we're going to go back home and I'll get my job done. And I said, oh, yeah, we do. We better get back home. Too bad we can't run to the beach. And he's like, well, let's go for a little drive. And he took me to the beach. And do you know what he's going to do? He's going to work all night and all day and probably all tomorrow night to get the job done in time. But he wanted to take me to the beach. And he was willing to have a really long day and stay up all night so that I could go to the beach. He's like the sweetest. I'm going to get emotional. I'm the luckiest woman in the whole world. He's so dang sweet. And we went for a walk and we just played in the water for a while. And then the children were hungry and everybody was, so we grabbed McDonald's, money to spend. But anyway, it was really, really sweet. And we had such a good time. So for dinner, because we had McDonald's, but it's kind of in the afternoon. So we just did like popcorn because we were, had already eaten. So just a little snack. So that's what we had for dinner. What did you have for dinner? Anyway, that was our day. It was really, really stressful. And then yesterday, I was thinking that it was a show because I've been doing so many lately. I mixed them up. And I was thinking it ended at like 5 o'clock, but it ended at 10 o'clock. Yeah. And it was an hour drive. And then we had to pack up. And so, yeah, we didn't get home till really late. And then I was up all night with Caden because he has a terrible high fever and he's teething. He's got 3 teeth coming in. His whole mouth is swollen. Anyway. And then we all got sunburned. So it was quite the day. And I was thinking I was too tired to do this, but I thought I just need to finish this book. It's so close. And we're halfway through a chapter. I stopped in the middle because Caden was so sad last time. Yeah, it was you. You were sad. Anyway, so I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to hop in here and get it done. And then I actually have to stay up most of the night too because there's a job I have to get done before we have a big meeting tomorrow, and there's a whole bunch of stuff I have to do before the meeting. So, Okay, so we're in the middle of the chapter, and the captain, who's just not a very nice person, came in and told Mr. Lovell that he met someone who looks like his twin brother and said he invited him to come in. So it's a little man, he said. Okay. I can't imagine who it is, said Mr. Lovell. I recollect no little gentleman of my acquaintance now at Bristol, except, indeed, the Marquis of Charlton. But I don't much fancy it can be him. Let me see. Who else is there so very little? A confused noise among the servants now drew all eyes towards the door. The impatient captain hastened to open it, and then, clapping his hands, called out, "'Fore George! 'Tis the same person I took for your relation." And then, to the utter astonishment of everybody but himself, he hauled into the room a monkey, fully dressed and extravagantly a la mode. So a monkey all dressed up. He's so rude. He's so rude. The dismay of the company was almost general. Poor Mr. Lovell seemed thunderstruck with indignation and surprise. Lady Louisa began a scream, which for some time was incessant. Miss Mervyn and I jumped involuntarily upon the seats of our chairs. Mrs. Beaumont herself followed our example. Lord Orville placed himself before me as a guard, and Mrs. Selwyn, Lord Merton, and Mr. Coverley burst into a loud, immoderate, ungovernable fit of laughter, in which they were joined by the captain, till, unable to support himself, he rolled on the floor. The first voice which made its way through this general noise was that of Lady Louisa, which her fright and screaming rendered extremely shrill. "Take it away!" cried she. "Take the monster away! I shall faint! I shall faint if you don't!" Mr. Lovell, irritated beyond endurance, angrily demanded of the captain what he meant. "Mean?" cried the captain, as soon as he was able to speak. "Why, only to show you in your proper colours." Then rising and pointing to the monkey, "Why now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be judged by you all. Did you ever see anything more like? Odds my life, if it wasn't for this here tail, you wouldn't know one from the other." "Sir," cried Mr. Lovell, stamping, I shall take a time to make you feel my wrath." "Come now," continued the regardless captain, "just for the fun's sake, duff your coat and waistcoat, and swap with Monsieur Greensgain here, and I'll warrant you'll not know yourself which is which." "Not know myself from a monkey! I assure you, sir, I'm not to be used in this manner, and I won't bear it. Curse me if I will." "Why, hey day!" cried the captain. "What, is mister in a passion? Well, don't be angry. Come, he shan't hurt you. Here, shake a paw with him. Why, he'll do you no harm. He'll do you no harm, man. Come, kiss and be friends." "Who, I?" cried Mr. Lovell, almost mad with vexation. "As I'm a living creature, I would not touch him for 1,000 worlds." "Send him a challenge," cried Mr. Coverley, "and I'll be your second." "I do," said the captain, "and I'll be second to my friend Monsieur Clapperclaw here. Come to it at once, tooth and nail." "God forbid," said Mr. Lovell, retreating. "I would sooner trust my person with the mad bull." "I don't like the looks of him myself," said Lord Merton, "for he grins most horribly." "Oh, I'm frightened out of my senses," cried Lady Louisa. "Take him away, or I shall die." "Captain," said Lord Orville, "the ladies are alarmed, and I must beg you would send the monkey away." "Why, where can be the mighty harm of one monkey more than the other?" answered the captain. "Howsomever, if it's agreeable to the ladies, suppose we turn them out together." "What do you mean by that, sir?" cried Mr. Lovell, lifting up his cane. "What do you mean?" cried the captain fiercely. "Be so good as to down with your cane." Poor Mr. Lovell, too much intimidated to stand his ground, yet too much enraged to submit, turned hastily round, and, forgetful of consequences, vented his passion by giving a furious blow to the monkey. The creature, darting forward, sprung instantly upon him, and clinging round his neck, fastened his teeth to one of his ears. I was really sorry for the poor man, who, though an egregious fop, had committed no offence that merited such chastisement. It was impossible now to distinguish whose screams were loudest, those of Mr. Lovell or of the terrified Lady Louisa, who, I believe, thought her own turn was approaching. But the unrelenting captain roared with joy. My goodness, my eyes are going bad. I'm getting old. The heck, I'm old. Oh, look at me. Ugh. This is not the most flattering angle either. Plus, I went and showered and I'm in my pajamas. And we went to the beach, you know. Not so Lord Orville. Ever humane, generous, and benevolent, he quitted his charge, who he saw was wholly out of danger, and seizing the monkey by the collar, made him loosen the ear, and then with a sudden swing flung him out of the room and shut the door. Poor Mr. Lovell, almost fainting with terror, sunk upon the floor, crying out, "Oh, I shall die! I shall die! Oh, I'm bit to death!" Okay, that's a little bit dramatic. "Captain Mervyn," said Mrs. Beaumont, with no little indignation, "I must own I don't perceive the wit of this action, and I am sorry to have such cruelty practised in my house." "Why, ma'am," said the captain, when his rapture abated sufficiently for speech, "how could I tell they'd fall out so? By jingo, I brought 'em to be messmate for the other." "Egad," said Mr. Coverley, "I would not have been served so for £1,000. "Why then, there's the odds of it," said the captain, "for you see he is served so for nothing. But come," turning to Mr. Lovell, "be of good heart, all may end well yet, and you and Monsieur Longtail may be as good as friends as ever." "I am surprised, Mrs. Beaumont," cried Mr. Lovell, starting up, "that you can suffer a person under your roof to be treated so inhumanly." "What argufies so many words?" said the unfeeling captain. "It is but a slit of the ear. It only looks as if you had been in the pillory." "Very true," added Mrs. Selwyn, "and who knows but it may acquire you the credit of being an anti-ministerial writer." "I protest," cried Mr. Lovell, looking ruefully at his dress, "my new riding suit's all over blood." "Ha, ha!" cried the captain. "See what comes of studying for an hour what you shall put on." Mr. Lovell then walked to the glass, and looking at the place, exclaimed, "Oh, heaven, what a monstrous wound! My ear will never be fit to be seen again." "Why then," said the captain, "you must hide it. 'Tis but wearing a wig." "A wig!" repeated the affrighted Mr. Lovell. "I wear a wig! No, not if you would give me £1,000 an hour." "I declare," said Lady Louisa, "I never heard such a shocking proposal in my life." Lord Orville then, seeing no prospect that the altercation would cease, proposed to the captain to walk. He assented, and having given Mr. Lovell a nod of exultation, accompanied his lordship downstairs. "Oh, no!" "'Pon honour," said Mr. Lovell, the moment the door was shut, "that fellow is the greatest brute in nature. He ought not to be admitted into civilized society." "Lovell," said Mr. Coverley, affecting to whisper, "you must certainly pink him. You must not put up with such an affront." "Sir," said Mr. Lovell, "with any common person I should not deliberate an instant, but really, with a fellow who has done nothing but fight all his life, 'pon honour, sir, I can't think of it." "Lovell," said Lord Mervyn in the same voice, "you must call him to account." "Every man," said he pettishly, is the best judge of his own affairs, and I don't ask the honour of any person's advice." "Egad, Lovell," said Mr. Coverley, "you're in for it. You can't possibly be off." "Sir," cried he very impatiently, "upon any proper occasion I should be as ready to show my outrage as anybody, but as to fighting for such a trifle as this, I protest I should blush to think of it." "A trifle!" cried Mrs. Selwyn. "Good heaven! And have you made this astonishing riot about a trifle?" "Ma'am," answered the poor wretch in great confusion, "I did not know at first but that my cheek might have been bit. But as 'tis no worse, why, it does not a great deal signify. Mrs. Beaumont, I have the honour to wish you good evening. I'm sure my carriage must be waiting." And then, very abruptly, he left the room. What a commotion has this mischief-loving captain raised! Were I to remain here long, even the society of my dear Maria could scarce compensate for the disturbances which he excites. When he returned and heard of the quiet exit of Mr. Lovell, his triumph was intolerable. I think," cried he, "I have peppered him well. I'll warrant he won't give an hour tomorrow morning to settling what he shall put on. Why, his coat. Hi, mwah, mwah, mwah. You just need kisses and that's finished. Oh, it's a minute. Oh, thanks for the kisses. Oh, I love you. Mwah. You're so nice. I love you, baby. I love those hugs. Sweetest thing in the whole world is when your little baby puts her arms around you and gives you baby hugs. Hi, who's that baby? You're so precious. Oh, where's Kaden? Where's Kaden, baby? There you are. There you are. There's the baby. Oh, you're so precious. Oh, his little face is so hot. He's sunburned. Who's that? Is that you? Sorry, I never even apologized for being in my den again. Oh, whoa. Sorry. Hope you don't get dizzy, sick. Hey, monkey. What do you think you're doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. All the company then, Lord Orville, Miss Mervyn, and myself, excepted, played at cards, and we, oh, how much better did we pass our time! Well, we were engaged in a most delightful conversation. I love you. I love those hugs. Oh, I didn't even show his little face. Look. Let's see if they can see. It's kind of hard to tell, but his face is all scratched up. The place where we were doing our event, our show, was the coolest park. Oh my goodness! And it had a really cool pond. And Charles had the children, and he was just keeping them, busy. And they were kind of down by the pond, and Kalis had climbed down, kind of on the rocks, because there were turtles in the water, and she was feeding them bits of apple. It's really cute. And Caden was trying to climb down there, and he tumbled and just rolled down the hill over the rocks and just scraped up his face. So he had his first big tumble, scraped up, and he came back just covered in mud.
He just wants to come down with me.
Yeah. Anyway, so he got sunburned, and now the side of his face is all scraped up, and he's teething. Poor little guy. Yeah. We were up most of the night last night too, because he was just so miserable. He was really sweet. He was just so tossed and turned and tossed and turned, and ran a fever, and he just couldn't sleep very good. I love you. You just feel it. I said kisses. Ouch. Are you being very distracting, huh? While we were engaged in the most delightful conversation, a servant brought me a letter, which he told me had by some accident been mislaid. Judge of my feelings when I saw, my dearest sir, your revered handwriting. Oh, okay. What'd you do? Oh, wow. Thanks for the kisses. What? Mama. Mama loves you. Yeah, I love you. Oh, hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're such a stinker. I'm trying to read my book. I'm almost done. Ow. Be soft to Mama. Oh, soft. Oh, yes. Oh. He is determined to take all the attention. Hey, I'm trying to read. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. My emotions. My emotions soon betrayed to Lord Orville, whom the letter was from, the importance of the contents he well knew, and assuring me I should not be seen by the card players. He besought me to open it without delay. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, so many kisses. Mwah. Open it, indeed I did, but read it I could not. Mwah. Oh, the willing yet awful consent you have granted, the tenderness of your expression, the certainty that no obstacle remained to my eternal union with the loved owner of my heart, gave me sensations too various, and though joyful, too little placid for observation. Finding myself unable to proceed and blinded by the tears of gratitude and delight which started into my eyes, I gave over the attempt of reading till I retired to my own room, and having no voice to answer the inquiries of Lord Orville, I put the letter into his hands and left it to speak both for me and itself. Lord Orville himself was affected by your kindness. He kissed the letter as he returned it, and pressing my hand affectionately to his heart, "You are now," said he in a low voice, "all my own. Oh, my Evelina, how will my soul find room for its happiness? It seems already bursting." I could make no reply. Indeed, I hardly spoke another word the rest of the evening. So little talkative is the fullness of contentment. Oh, my dearest sir, the thankfulness of my heart I must pour forth at our meeting, when at your feet my happiness receives its confirmation from your blessing, and when my noble-minded, my beloved Lord Orville presents to you the highly honoured and thrice happy Evelina. A few lines will I endeavour to write on Thursday, which shall be sent off express, to give you, should nothing intervene, yet more certain assurance of our meeting. Now then, therefore, for the first, and probably the last time I shall ever own the name, permit me to sign myself, most dear sir, your gratefully affectionate Evelina Belmont. Mwah, mwah. You're so kissy. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, you're so silly. You're so silly. So first time as soon as she becomes a Belmont, then she's going to turn into I can't remember Lord Orville. Wow, you want so many kisses. He's being so kissy. Wow. Soft. Lady Louisa, at her own particular desire, will be present at the ceremony, as will Mrs. Mervyn, Miss Mervyn and Mrs. Selwyn. Hey. Mwah. Mr. McCartney will, the same morning, be united to my foster sister, and my father himself will give us both so it's like a double wedding. That's cute. What are you doing? You're trying to pull my jammies off, huh? And use them to climb down. Okay, letter 27, Mr. Villers to Evelina. So this is the letter that she just got, that she was reading. Every wish of my soul is now filled. Hey, don't rip the book. No, don't rip books. No, we don't rip books. We take good care of our books. Don't rip it. You can't touch it if you're going to rip it. Be nice, for the felicity of my Evelina is equal to her worthiness. Yet, my child, thy happiness is engraved in golden characters upon the tablets of my heart, and their impression is indelible. For should the rude and deep searching hand of misfortune attempt to pluck them from their repository, the fleeting fabric of life would give way, and in tearing from my vitals the nourishment by which they are supported, she would but grasp at shadows, insensible to her touch. Give thee my consent, O thou joy, comfort, and pride of my life. How cold is that word to express the fervency of my approbation. Yes, I do indeed give thee my consent, and so thankfully that, with the humblest gratitude to Providence, I would seal it with the remnant of my days. Hasten then, my love, to bless me with thy presence, and to receive the blessings with which my fond heart overflows. And, O my Evelina, hear and assist in one only, humble but ardent prayer which yet animates my devotions, that the height of bliss to which thou art rising may not render thee giddy, but that the purity of thy mind may from the brightest splendor of the prosperity, and that the weak and aged frame of thy almost idolizing parent, nearly worn out by time, past affections, and idolizing parent, I went back, and infirmities may yet be able to sustain a meeting with all its better part holds dear, and then that all the wounds which the former, you little helper, he's such a helper, he is a helper, you're a helper, look at your poor little red face, you got so sunburned, I'm sorry, he's so hot, it's so hot. I keep putting salve and stuff on it to cool it down, but it's just burning. The former severity of fortune inflicted may be healed and purified by the ultimate consolation of pouring forth my dying words. Come here. Hi. You're a pumpkin. I literally have like half a page to read and the book is over. Pouring forth my dying words in blessings on my child. Closing these joy-streaming eyes in her presence and breathing my last faint sighs in her loved arms. Grieve not, O child of my care, grieve not at the invisible moment, at the inevitable moment, not invisible. My eyes are going bad. Come here. I'm almost done. If you could be happy for 2 minutes. Look. Who's that? Who's that? Who's so sad? Huh? Are you tired? Should I kiss you? Should I kiss your neck? Ready? I'm num num num. I'm num num num. I'm gonna eat your tummy. Nom, nom, nom. Does he not have the cutest laugh? Like ever. It's so cute. Okay, I'm almost done. Oh, bug. Did you bug your head? Did you just flip back a bucket? That's kind of what happened. Look. Who's that? That is that, baby. Should we say bye? We're going to go in just a minute. You can say bye-bye. Oh, baby boy. Oh, here. Should I give you a little bit of pimple juice? Kayla calls any lotions or salves or anything because they come out of a little hole and it's like a little white dot. She says, it looks like pimple juice. So now all lotions and everything is at our house is pimple juice. It's like, do you need some pimple juice?
If you have lotion that kind of looks like pimples, then you should call it pimple juice.
Here, I'm gonna rub it on your poor little sunburn. Want some?
No.
Why not? Why not? No. Okay. Grieve not, O child of my care. Grieve not at the inevitable moment, but may thy own end be equal, propitious. So basically, say he can die happy now, and that she should never be sad because he's so happy that he only hopes that when her end comes, it can be as happy as his is right now. So that's so sweet. He can die now knowing she's going to be taken care of because he cares about her so much. Oh, mayest thou, when full of days and full of honor, sink down as gently to rest, be loved as kindly, watched as tenderly as thy happy father. And mayest thou, when thy my goodness, when thy glass is run, be sweetly, when he is wiggling the book, I just can hardly read. Be sweetly, but not bitterly mourned by some remaining darling of thy affection, some yet surviving Evelina. Ah, Arthur Villers. Letter 28. Evelina to the Reverend Mr. Villers. All is over, my dearest son, and the fate of your Evelina is decided. This morning, okay, just 2 sentences. Shh, my goodness, this morning, with fearful joy and trembling gratitude, she united herself forever with the object of her dearest, her eternal affection. I have time for no more. The chase now waits, which is to conduct me to Berry Hill and to the arms of the best of men. Evelina. Finish. All done. Happily ever after. Sorry, it's so distracting and hard to read with him being a pill. But, yay, we finished Evelina. It is quite a long book. Come here. Look, we're going to go. We're going to say bye-bye. Good night. We're going to blow kisses and we're going to go. Mwah.
Bye.
Mwah.
Hope you have a good day.
Mwah. You going to blow kisses? You need to go.
Like my Elsa dress.
Cute, huh? Say, I'm going to bed because I'm so tired and grumpy. I need a big drink of water and I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
You want to blow a kiss? See? I love you, baby. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, okay. We're gonna go. And he's saying bye-bye. I love those hugs. He's so happy when we're saying goodbye. He's like, now I'm gonna have mama all to myself. Be nice. It's soft. Oh, it's soft. Be soft, mama. Oh, it's soft. Thank you. Anyway, I'm excited. Tomorrow we will start Anne of Green Gables. I do have a meeting, but it's gonna end. It'll end early, like at 8 o'clock, probably 7:30 or 8. So I should be fine. I should be able to start tomorrow, Monday, which is perfect. Start on Monday, and we'll just do a jump in and let's see. I started my channel in December, and here it is March. So it's been 4 months, and I've done 4 books. So we're averaging a book a month. Like, one of them was quite short and one of them was really long, but we are averaging a book a month. So if we were to do the whole Anne of Green Gables series, it'd probably take us almost the rest of the year. But they don't seem very long, so maybe not. Maybe we'd be done in like September. We'll see. It also matters when I miss a lot of days, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna go. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do you have any kisses? Mwah. Mwah. Good night. We'll see you next time for story time. Bye-bye.